Hi guys, gals and all budget pals, welcome back to Budget with Ira. In today's video, we are going to be cash stuffing for November. Now, there's a couple things I do need to tell you about this. Number one is I am filming this incredibly early, and that is for two reasons. Number one is that I'm actually on holiday when you're watching this video, so it did need to be pre-filmed. So there is much information in terms of new patrons at the end of this video. So I do apologize for that, but it did need to be pre-filmed because I don't want to leave you without a video, bestie. And secondarily, this video is quite important to me because it is the single biggest income I have ever had, I think, in my life, and that's excluding sort of any bonus payments I've had from previous jobs, but definitely since I started Etsy, and definitely bigger than a normal paycheck. This is literally 3 weeks worth of pay. So I'm starting to get myself a bit of a month in advance, and I'm able to do this in these Christmas months because typically I will make more money in Christmas, and it sort of serves me in a good place if I need to take 5 weeks worth of pay when money really slows down in January, if that makes sense. Essentially, we are a week early because I've had such an incredible last 3 weeks on Etsy, and I wholeheartedly want to say thank you so much from the bottom of my heart for I have literally no words other than thank you so much. But we are going to be doing a bit of cash stuffing today. So I'm going to be sharing my November budget final numbers, and we're going to be cash stuffing everything that I need to do. Because we are a week in advance, I won't be putting my spending, groceries and petrol money into my binder because there's still money in there for this month. So we're still working for October as we speak. So I am going to stuff it, I am going to draw it out, but I'm going to put it aside, and it'll all make sense as I go through the video. In today's video, we are using the November budget booklet. Look at this view! This is my November budget booklet. It's absolutely stunning. I'm so in love with it. There are only a couple left if you want to get one on my Etsy store. On the back, we have a stunning savings challenge designed by the stunning Jake. So if you want that, and we have got a little bit of extra money as well today, so I'm going to be stuffing a couple of sinking funds. Well, I say a couple. I'm going to be stuffing a savings challenge. So without further ado, let's go ahead and take a look at this stunning November budget booklet, bestie. Okay, so here we are in my November budget booklet, and we are on the paycheck bill tracker page, which for me is one of the most important pages because this is where the star of the show is. This is where the budget is. So I've made some assumptions over how much I was going to get paid, and I thought they were quite stretching. I thought 1614 was going to be quite difficult to achieve, but you guys, gals and non-brand pals, have just so beyond shown up for me. So it's a real pleasure to show you what I'm going to do with this money this month. So let's start from the top. So Jake's share is 352.88. That includes a calculation for half of £90 for gas and electric, and I'm going to think of something to do with that money because I'd rather get used to paying that much rather than just not taking that off him, if that makes sense. So I'll figure out something to do with that, and hopefully it'll pay for any overages that we might have. So that's going to be that, and then my payment that I'm going to put in is for my income for 3 weeks on Etsy, which is £2,875.17, which is I can't explain how much money that is to me. That is so beyond. I never thought that was achievable, and that might be the most I'm ever going to get paid from Etsy, or it might be the start of something incredible. But thank you so much to everybody who's contributed to that, because that is a YouTube, Etsy, Patreon, that is everything. So thank you, just beyond everything. Thank you so much. So with those two added up, that comes up to £3,228.05. I'm not going to fill in like all of the detail here. So spending is going to be about 1,167, and I should have about 2,000 left over. We are going to, oh look at that, I didn't spell groceries right. We are going to be something different with groceries. So groceries, we are going to up what we're doing. So I want to give us £70 a week. That might not be always achievable, but in months where we can, I want us to do that. So where Jake's paid a little bit extra into gas and electric, I'll still take the same amount of money from him. It'll just go towards groceries. I think I'm paying a little bit more, but I don't really, it's like pence, like it doesn't really matter. So we're going to do £70 a week. So that is actually going to equate to, in a 5-week month, to £350. So that's what we're doing with that much money. So let's fill all of this in actually. So spending's still going to be 150, petrol's still going to be 150, and household's still going to be 50. And that, instead of being £600, will now be £700. Not going to do the leftover, but we should have somewhere in the ballpark of 1,410. And then we move over to sinking funds. We're going to do the same for water, same for car maintenance, same for hen do, and same for stag do. There's going to be a little bit less in for hen do because there was a bill that was due for £100, so that's come out now, but still we are going to add another one. So we're going to do a 100 envelope challenge. And I'm going to do 2 envelopes. I'm going to do the 85 and the 82, and that comes up to £167. That should cost altogether £417, which should leave us with about £990. Student loan is gonna get something special. So I have still owing left in my student loan. I have £652.69, and this month we are going to wipe it clean. So once that's paid, I am literally debt free, which is something to celebrate. And trust me, I will be celebrating, but at the moment I don't have any money to go and do something special with it. But my debt's gone, or at least it will be when I pay that, which is incredible. And I'm just over the moon. I'm not going to add anything to emergency fund, because in an ideal world I would add something to emergency fund, but literally that needed to go for me. So maybe next month I'll contribute a little bit more to emergency fund, just for months in the new year. And the last thing I want to do is just add some money to pension. So I'm going to do 10% of what I earn, and that is £287. And that's already been added in. Oh no, that was supposed to be 0. So that'd be 287. So my buffer should be somewhere like £53 after that, which would be like something good to add into it. So that's my budget. Without you supporting me, I can't do things like that. I truly can't. So just from the bottom of my heart, thank you so much. Let's move over to envelopes. There's not as many cash categories as there normally are, just because I really want to focus on getting that debt cleared. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to list all of my categories that I want to cash stuff into, and at the bottom it should add up to £1,117. So let's go. Brilliant. Okay, so let's go ahead and talk about how we're going to break this cash down. So it's going to be a little bit different to how it sometimes is. So and then that's because we are upping groceries, and it's a 5-week month as well. So let's start with spending. So it's going to be 150. So that's going to be a 20 each week and a 20 each week and a 10 each week. So that'll be 5 10s, 5 20s. For groceries, it's going to be 5 10s and 15 20s, because it's going to be £70 a week. So it's 3 20s and 1 10 every week. For petrol, it's exactly the same as spending. So it's 5 10s, 5 20s. Household is going to be 5 10s, because ideally we do a tenner a week, but it doesn't always work out like that. Water is just a one-off one, so it's a 20 and a 5, and the same for car maintenance. Hen do and stag do are exactly the same, so it's £100 all in 20, so it's 5 20s for each. And then the 100 envelope challenge, that's going to be made up of 2 envelopes. So if I remember correctly, it's an 85 and an 82. So it's going to be 2 50s, 2 20s, 2 10s, a 5 and 2 1s. So when we get to the bottom, let's move up a little bit. It's altogether, it is £2, which is £2. It's 3 5s, which is £15. It is 22 10s, which is 220. 39 20s, which is 780. And then 2 50s, which is 100. So let's add all of that up. 2 plus 15 plus 220 plus 780 plus 100. That is 1117. Absolutely fantastic. So my maths is correct. Well done, Ira. So I'm going to transfer all of this over to this. This is available on my Etsy store. This is a cash teller slip. So it comes in a notepad style, and there are 25 on this. They are all made from recycled paper so that you can just tear it off and chuck it away with no guilt whatsoever. So I'm just going to transfer this over really quickly, and I love taking this to the bank because I always get compliments about it. And they're like, oh, where'd you get this? I'm like, it's this amazing person called Budget with Ira. Maybe you heard of them. But they really like it because they say it's just really easy as long as I've done my maths correctly, and I have fully gone there without the correct maths. So yeah, so that's done. I will tear this off and take this to the bank, and I will see you all in a bit, bestie. Okay, we are back from the bank, and let's go ahead and start counting this money. So let's go by the cash total slip. So we should have £2 coins, which we definitely have. And then in terms of fives, we should have 3. 1, 2, 3. Lovely. And then how many tens? We should have 22 tens. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Lovely. And then how many 20s? 39. That's a lot of 20s. Right, let's go. 2, 4, no, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39. Amazing. And then there should be 2 50s, which I've got. Lovely. Let me tidy up. Okay, so let's get this binder in and let's get cash stuffing. I think I might move this off camera just because it's not helpful to anyone other than me. So I'll just use that as my cheat sheet and I'll work through everything. So let's start from the start. Let's start with our sinking fund. So first off, we've got car maintenance. Car maintenance is £25. So let me just add that in. What is today's date? I always forget to do that. I'm just going to put October for now because I have no idea. And let me show you what I'm doing actually. So we're adding in 25, and 25 to 25 should be 50. Yeah, it's going to be, isn't it? So 20 and 5, and we've got 20, 40, 45, 50. If you want to know what these are little slips. I like to have these in categories that I need to be like super accurate, just to make sure that I'm on the ball with it, because this is a big bill when it comes out. So these are also available on my Etsy store, and they're a pad just like the teller slips of 25. So they're absolute beauts. So that's £50 in there now, which I am super pleased about. And let's move over to water, and it's going to be exactly the same. So let's get this money out. Let's just put October for now. I have no idea. I put 27th of October there. That's not right. But it's the something of October. I know that much. So 25 plus 75 should be 100. So when I add this 20, this 20, and then this 5, it should be 100. 5, 10, 15, 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. Fantastic. So we've got 100 saved up for our water bill already, which is a wonderful place to be. Hendu is going to get 100, so 2, 4, 6, 8, 1. We've already taken £100 out of Hendu for a bill, I believe, or was it the stag do? So 2, 4, 6, 8, 1, 2, 4, 6, 8, 2. So it is definitely Hendu that the £100 came out of, because we put £300 towards it already. Stag do hasn't had a bill yet, but it is 100. 2, 4, 6, 8, 1. Look at that, the correct amount of money. So this should now have 300 in it. 2, 4, 6, 8, 1, 2, 4, 6, 8, 2, 2, 4, 6, 8, 3. Lovely. So the goal for the hen do and the stag do is 450 to 500 pounds. So we're well over halfway. So let's go to these ones. Now, because I've still got money in here, these are for the final weeks of October. So I'm not actually going to stuff it into here. I'm going to use my little binder here because I'm just going to put them in here for now. So let's do spending. Spending is going to be 150. So it's going to be 5 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And 5 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this should be 150. 2, 4, 6, 8, 1. 110, 120, 130, 140, 150. So that is spending. I'm not going to put it in the pouch. I'm just going to use it as like a bookmark. Petrol is going to be exactly the same. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm so good at getting the correct amount. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So let's double count this. 2, 4, 6, 8, 1. 110, 120, 130, 140, 150. Absolutely blinding. Groceries is going to be so much. So this is going to be 350. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then it's going to be 15 20s. 2, 4, no, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Jeez Louise. So this is a lot on groceries. I don't know if I'm doing the right thing, just upping it, or whether I should just try and be a bit more frugal, but it's just difficult. And while I'm in a comfortable month, I want to just do it like that. And I know that I might have to tighten the belt a little bit in the new year, but you know, I know I don't have to justify myself to you guys, girls and non-binary pals, but yeah, it's a tricky one, isn't it? 2, 4, 6, 8, 1, 2, 4, 6, 8, 2, 2, 4, 6, 8, 3. 31, 32, 33, 34, 35. So that's 350 for groceries. Let's put that there. So MISC is the last one. We don't have anything for MISC, but what I'm going to put behind MISC is the £50 for household. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that is £50 for household. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so this is going to stay in this little booklet, nice and safe. I know what each one's for, so that's done. So we are done with the binder now. So what I'm going to do now is close this and stuff the rest of the cash. Okay, so we are here with the 100 envelope challenge, and like, this is all going towards my first home. So it's super, super important to me to try and stuff as many as I can. I couldn't quite stuff like 4 or 5 because ideally I'd like to do like at least 1 a week, but getting that debt done was really important. Can you imagine how much damage I can do to this with £600, like if I had it? So yeah, so we've got 2 envelopes that we're going to use. So this one is a Halloween and October exclusive one that I've trimmed down so it fits in nicely. There's no way I'd trim your envelopes this short because this is ready to tear, but yeah, I've done this one just because it was one lying around. And this one here I've made out of tissue paper just to see how it goes, and this is the tissue paper that's going to be used inside the advent calendar boxes. So I know I'm going to do the 85 for this one, I'm going to do the 82 for this one, so let's go ahead and make these envelopes. Thank you so much for being here with me this week. It truly means so much. Thank you so much for putting me in a position to be able to make videos like this. Thank you so much, besties. Hi guys, gals and non-whereabouts, thank you so much for getting through to the end of the video. You know I love it when you get through to the end of the video. Please give this video some love, make sure you like, comment, share and subscribe, and if you are going to comment, please use this emoji. Because this video is pre-filmed, I do not know if we've got any new patrons or not since the last video, but if you are a new patron, thank you for being patient because I will put that up in a vlog. Thank you so much. Thank you so much to everybody who supports me on whatever level that feels appropriate to them, whether you're buying stuff from my Etsy, if you're buying stuff from my TikTok shop, if you're watching me on TikTok, if you are supporting me on Patreon, if you're going to buymeacoffee.com, if you are even just watching videos and liking and commenting, it all just helps the engine run. So thank you so much for supporting me and helping me just live a better life, because without you there is no way I would be this happy. So thank you so much. That is all we have for you this week, so I would like you to have a wonderful day, have a wonderful week, have a wonderful budget. Always remember, don't trust Ira. And I will see you again very, very soon, bestie. Thank you so much for watching. Bye bye.